Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're going to be watching Venom today. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
So this came out in 2018 and stars Tom Hardy.
Nice, yes.
I am curious what you two remember from Venom, because we did see Spider-Man 3 a while ago, and he was in that one.
All I can remember is the name Eddie Brock.
That's right, and he used to work with Peter.
That's right.
And he was kind of like racing for the best, the biggest headlines. And he was the journalist. And Peter
right.
was
He was
the
always fighting him.
photographer.
He was always fighting Peter.
jealous, yes.
Yeah.
Trying to compete for work. And, and Eddie is the host of this liquefied stuff. He's some kind of, so he's become Venom.
Oh.
And it was so bizarre and freaky too, because here, like, you have this liquid goo that just connects to a human host, at least from what we've seen. I don't know if it could connect to other beings too, like other creatures or something, and it would turn into like a creature that kind of resembled Spider-Man's outfit, like with the big eyes, but it had huge teeth. Remember the teeth and then the tongue?
Yes.
Reminds me of a snake, really.
Yeah, like a
It
lizard.
just does.
Yeah.
I think we saw the trailer a while ago, and I remember you saying, Kim, that it looked like a big pretzel.
It did look like a big pretzel rod.
And then it always stuck with me. It just cracked me up. So you guys have been requesting us to watch this for quite some time, and we are happy to be finally watching Venom. All three of us are blind to it.
Yes.
That's right, we are.
Yep, and Tom Hardy is starring in this one. I do believe he is playing Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock last time was played by Topher Grace, which love him in the 70s show.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. He was hard to be.
I love 70s show. That was great.
Yeah, it is.
So this came out in 2018. Shall we get into it?
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
If you want to watch the full version, you can check out our links below and watch it on our Patreon, because we can only show a fair use amount, a 10-minute version on YouTube or Vimeo. So there's a lot of reactions that we can't include, but we try to put the best moments in the 10-minute as much as we can. Usually we have to take out a huge amount of best moments to make it work. But thank you guys for your support.
Thank you, everyone.
Giving the video a thumbs up helps out a lot as well. Subscribing. We love you guys. We have a wonderful community, honestly. Like, you all are just so wonderful to us, and we have so much fun doing this.
Yes, thank you.
So we're going to be watching Venom on Amazon. Venom.
The specimens are secured and we're heading home.
Sure they are.
It's like aliens.
Initiating re-entry sequence. Point 4 by 103 point... Oh, shit.
LF1 mission control, you're breaking up. Please repeat.
Oh, they literally are breaking up.
They sure are.
No humans, but you have the specimens.
Hello.
Oh,
One of the organisms got out of containment and it's missing.
oh,
Of
boy,
course it
that's
did.
not good. Oh, I'm gonna say
Oh,
something.
no.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Holy
Already.
crap! Oh no, her
Oh, no,
too?
it's her now.
Oh, it went into
No,
her.
yeah, it went into her.
Oh, and even the bone is out. Ew. Oh, it healed.
Morning, sunshine.
Who is he? That's claim.
The actual legal case is like Sarah Chambers.
Ooh, yeah,
Look
because
at
he...
him, yeah.
Is that a threat?
Have a nice life.
I don't know. I can't think of this
Sends a
one.
message.
You're done.
That's not good.
You know, for a smart guy, you really are a dumbass.
What you did got me fired. You used me.
Ew, gross.
Ooh.
It's like vomit. Moving vomit. Watch out for that walker.
Now look at it now.
Eeny, meeny. What other host can I take over?
Boy.
Uh-oh. Oh, spike him?
No!
I'm going to have to use two hands for this.
Holy crap!
Why?
What's she going to do? Go into her?
It transferred to her.
Constantly?
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's COVID.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
I know.
Begin human trials.
Oh, it's way too soon.
What?
Oh my gosh.
How are you kids?
Holy crap, this
Oh,
guy's
wait
messed
a
up.
second here.
Oh, he doesn't look very nice.
Oh boy, what?
Now,
Oh, you son of a
make
gun.
sure you have my money ready, Cheng.
Poor lady.
I don't like to wait.
Oh, he hasn't been there in a while. He's probably living in his girlfriend's house, fiance's until. Oh no, this guy's the guinea pig.
Oh, what is this? Oh, we can't tell you. Just sign the paperwork.
Oh boy.
We can.
Sick.
Together.
Oh, come on.
We
Thank
will.
you.
Oh,
Everybody just knows right where to go.
What the hell are you doing? Who's chasing him?
It just was
Right in
worse.
his
It's
chest.
just like
Like
that.
that. Oh my.
Oh, crap. Nope, no, not a... Oh, gross, gross. What's gonna happen? Ew. Oh, yep.
He's eager to have more.
Yeah.
Dan, this is Eddie.
Yeah.
It was fast.
Hey, hey.
Oh, he has a key.
Mm-hmm.
He has a key. You know he has a key?
Just don't go in that room.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, he's
no,
gonna-
no, he is.
Don't let her out.
Oh, it is her.
Don't let her
it is
out.
her. Oh, ooh.
Oh, crap.
Trying to gear it.
Wow.
Ew, in his ear. Freeze!
Whoa.
Wow,
Whoa.
instantly. I can climb that.
Oh, you have to climb it.
Oh, right through it.
Gosh.
He's like, wow, I didn't know I was so strong.
We got him right up. Ah.
Oh, he's just gonna
Please
eat
don't.
everything.
Please don't. Oh, look at him.
Look at him.
Oh,
Holy
You-
fudgicle.
oh my God.
She's like, who is my next host? Oh, little girl.
Uh-oh.
Hey, can you tell her that it's an emergency?
Food.
Who said that? I am in a bad way.
He's a oh my God.
He goes, oh,
No.
No, no.
I was gonna eat you, but
Is
no.
he considering people?
Oh my
He's
God.
trying.
Poor dog.
He's trying.
He's good heart.
Holy crap!
Whoa.
Oh, it's probably affecting
Yes.
him. The magnetic.
Whoa.
Thank you so much.
Yep, my
Oh, please don't.
Uh-oh.
I don't like aliens.
Good afternoon, Dr. Smith.
Uh-oh.
Boy.
You're in trouble now. You're gonna be our next specimen.
hungry.
God, every time he talks is scary.
Hey, I'm not myself today.
You were our best.
You were. our
Oh
best.
no, you're gonna
Oh,
get
gosh,
I knew
introduced
that. I
you
knew that.
to my little friend.
Oh.
This is so funny.
Why would you do that? Just because it is a very sensible thing to do.
Oh wow! He has no control over us.
Ooh.
Wow.
Apparently I have a parasite.
Ooh, shield.
He's so innocent.
He's major spidey senses. You're welcome. He's polite.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God. Ring around the rosy.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
Whoa. It's high
Don't
up.
see that every
I'm
day.
gonna get on there.
Oh, look what. Turn around. Put your
Pay
head.
attention.
Turn.
Yep. See. Whoops.
Oh.
Oh, yep.
Whoops.
Oh. Oh,
He's
his
like,
fingers.
I like this host.
Whoops. No.
Oh, yep.
yep,
The
yep,
head's come off.
yep.
Did you eat it?
Oh, the poor
Oh,
doctor.
no.
Let's eat his brains.
No,
Oh, no.
don't eat his brain.
No. No.
Wow.
No problem.
Faster than running.
Not
Flat.
fast.
An airplane.
Oh yeah, the sun. Oh. boy.
Oh.
Jump, pussy.
How do you know that word? All in his head.
My God.
Wow.
These guys are going to die just with their ricochets. Ew.
No.
Oh, one for the road. Don't need a policeman. Oh, hi, Annie.
You never apologized. You might not live to get another chance.
Oh. Oh,
come
Great,
closer.
Oh, she does it. Okay.
We don't want a time.
No!
No,
No!
don't do that to him. He's a
No!
good doctor. He's a good guy.
Uh-oh, it's out and free.
no.
Don't get Dan.
No.
Oh, no. Whole new gizmo meaning.
Oh.
Hello, doggy. Don't go into Ian.
Ooh, yep. Ew, it is. Oh, the head thing. Ew, gross. It's a female one. Must be his girlfriend.
Oh, it's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not alone.
I have my little friend with me. And the guy's like, God, we're doomed.
On my planet, I am kind of a loser, like you. But here,
oh, he's not liking it.
Gosh, no,
He
no.
sees. He's one wicked boss. Wow, everybody.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. This is
Actually
good.
puts weight on it, too.
Wow, his eyes got bigger.
Oh!
Oh, no way. He can heal himself.
Oh
No, no.
no.
We ripped him
Wow.
right off.
Oh wow.
Weird.
Wow.
Yeah, like a 4-person fight here.
Oh, high pitch. Is that Anne again?
Oh wow.
It splits him
Good.
first.
All right, fight, girl. Man to man. Fight
Yeah,
her.
come on, man to
You can-
man.
Now you can beat him on this. He's gonna come and get him. Oh, he's
What?
got him.
Oh.
Oh no, and he
No,
doesn't
he
have
killed him.
Venom.
Oh good.
Alright, good.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
good.
Bye. Good.
look at her. She has no idea we are going to get her back.
He's confident.
Yeah.
Don't give up on her.
Oh,
Oh
Stanley.
gosh. Yes.
Either of you, he knows.
Either of you, he
Oh,
knows.
yeah.
River, it's starting to look really, really good. And juicy.
Oh my god.
In fact, you go anywhere.
Give us a see.
Preying on innocent people and they will find you.
No.
Yeah, did one last
Oh,
go.
my
Oh,
goodness.
gross.
Oh,
Eat the whole body.
Oh.
Yeah,
Welcome, Eddie.
Oh,
in his blood. He cut himself to do that.
There's gonna be carnage.
Oh.
Oh no.
oh wow. Yes.
Carnage. Okay, so his name is Red.
Yes.
Okay.
And I do know that there's a second movie.
Okay, and he's probably involved.
Well, of course,
Maybe in some way, but there will be Carnage, and I believe Carnage is another symbiote. So I don't know if it's hinting to that. I'm assuming so.
Oh, maybe it's in him. Maybe it's going to come to him.
Yeah,
maybe.
and his name is Red, and I think in the comic books that symbiote's red as well, or has like a reddish hue or something.
Wow.
Oh,
So it
boy.
ties all in.
Okay,
I knew
sure.
something, guys.
Yes,
I put it together.
Interview me.
Besides seeing things on the channel, I did know that from before.
gosh, yeah.
Probably from the cartoons, or maybe just like hearing things. I don't know, but way back when.
Yes, my gosh.
And yeah, so that's a lot of fun. What did you guys think of this
Well,
movie?
I'm glad
I
he's
like
back
it.
to journalism.
Yes, I saw
He's
that.
on the up and
Yeah,
up. He's better. He's alive. He's got Venom with him,
that's good.
which is hilarious.
That pair is good.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it was
Because
good.
I mean, what did you
I was
guys
sur-
kind of
I was
expect?
surprised. I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Me too.
I didn't
He's
think
gonna
he
be
was going to be
aggressive.
able to talk to him and,
No,
you know,
yeah. Surprised
like
about
try
that.
to be, a friend. And he likes this world. He wants to stay here. Venom
Yeah.
does.
That's right,
So,
And it was
and he likes
innocent in a
Eddie.
way.
He's happy with his
Yeah.
host.
Mm-hmm.
So he's content. And
Yeah.
he was a loser in his world.
And he
I know. I love how we
Like
said
you,
that
Eddie,
too.
I'm a loser in my
We have
world.
so much in common.
He listens to Eddie too. That's good, you know.
That was good. They had a good friendship going on, and they both needed each other. Eddie apparently is a very good host, and that also made him stronger. And even though the symbiote's killing Eddie, it also heals him. And he's like, don't worry, I keep healing you. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to what they're saying and all that. So, I mean, they have a balance with each other. So, like, I guess he's more like a vigilante. I mean, kind of like a villain, but not. And he's starting to understand Eddie. And Eddie's like, no, like, maybe bad guys you can eat, but nothing, like, no one else.
Yeah, once in a while, but not... Yeah, not every bad guy. Don't every bad guy.
I mean, I would say it's worse, but like the Punisher, he kills bad guys, right?
Yes.
So he's killing bad guys too. I mean, he's eating them. It's quick though. It's kind of like shooting someone. Not really. I think that's worse because you're like tearing off someone's head. It probably hurts more. I don't know.
I think that's so creepy though because Eddie's in there somewhere.
I know. That's what I kept thinking. I'm like, is it in his digestive tract? I mean, because the symbiote, like the main body is the human.
Now is Eddie going to be still hungry?
Yeah, God. And even
he didn't walk out with any tater tots at the end. So after eating that, guys, I'm assuming they're both not hungry.
You know, thank God he could go to tater tots and stuff and chocolate because even though it might be like a treat for him, maybe it does subdue cravings because if he only eats raw meat or alive things. Like I was like, oh God,
so many lobsters.
That's right.
Always go for sushi, but even that's dead. Like you have to have it alive every time. Yeah, you're gonna have to have your own lobster tank and fish tank.
Be jumping on lobster.
Well, Drake got his
boats.
So glad
he did. Boy, he was evil, powerful.
He was.
He owned so much, and he just wanted to jump to, to this place where you can't even. You're bringing these creatures back from another planet. Yeah. And you're just instantly, putting him with these poor souls that have no money. They're down on their luck, whatever the reason. And your volunteers are being just guinea pigs.
Yes, and that poor doctor too.
That was sad. But good for her for stepping up and trying to do what was right. And she couldn't go to the cops. So to trust Eddie Brock, I mean, he was the only one to step up to Drake and actually ask him questions he didn't want to hear. Like,
he was a good journalist. He really, dug into those questions that no one wants to have asked in an interview.
Mm-hmm. And I also liked Danny's boyfriend, the doctor.
Dan was very nice.
He was very sweet. He treated him like a patient. He knew there was something wrong.
I like that too.
Especially in the restaurant.
Oh, yeah. My gosh, that was...
I like how he was a caring guy and he wanted to do the right thing by him. Like being a good doctor. Didn't matter he was an ex-boyfriend and it was recent. He wanted to help him out. Like immediately I judged thinking, oh boy, here we go. It's going to be some kind of love triangle and he's going to be the mean boyfriend who's a doctor and look at you have no job and you're sick and what's wrong with you and but he was a good guy and he risked a lot to try to save him.
Yeah, to bring him back in the hospital knowing that his labs and his tests were like off the charts and just come back in. I want to do another test for you.
Mm-hmm. And even making that chaotic mess at the restaurant, like just scaring people and sweating and biting, like attacking people's tables and just eating whatever.
Dead.
Lobster tank
I can't have that.
Yeah, and he's still asking. Dan was saying, "Please don't call the cops. He's my patient." Like he just said that just to help him out. So that was amazing.
That was very sweet, and he knew that meant a lot to Annie too.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And they didn't end up together at the end. Dan and Annie stayed together.
Mm-hmm.
So
and she was able to work pro bono. Which that is really nice. That's great.
Yeah, that is good. So going back to Venom, like I enjoyed his character. He was very different.
I totally was floored on how he acted. I had no idea it was going to be like that. I thought he was just going to be completely mean the whole.
Yes,
he was
I was less stressed.
Because that's good. And we saw the trailer a very long time ago on the channel, I believe, and. I kind of remember some jokes here and there, but I really thought Venom was going to be more of like a tyrant where he was going to be fully or mostly in control over Eddie and then over time be even more so and be like, this is how things are. You shut up, or I'll hurt you or
you're just
kill
the
you
host.
down the road.
Yeah.
But it mattered because he was a perfect match for Venom.
That was good.
And maybe their code was just perfectly aligned. and say Riot, maybe he could also take over Eddie, but maybe it's not the exact same mesh that you need. So that would be kind of neat. I hope it's not just a generic, hey, if this person's great for this symbiote, then he's good for all. I hope it has to be a perfect, rare connection to make them better. So maybe even Riot being so powerful as we saw, maybe Drake wasn't the perfect host, but it was good enough to keep him strong and fight as well as he did. So the whole idea of it's really interesting.
It is. And for Riot to take over Carl, that was interesting because they have the same personality. I mean, he just wants to go back to space, do more wreckage, and come back and just, do destruction. And that's what Carl wanted. He just wanted,
that's right.
everything his own way. He wasn't thinking about repercussions at all. He
didn't care at all. He was so far removed, no compassion for human life. Like, he wanted the human race to succeed, but it was more about power and, and I want to say more about him, because eventually, like, doing all these test subjects, I thought, like, okay, well, he's going to be the next host once, like, they figure out, like, how this works and if he's going to do it safely kind of thing.
Right, after 20 people have died.
But what an interesting concept to be like, oh, to save the human race, we have to bond with symbiotes, these aliens.
Yeah, and he's like,
my God.
what are we,
whatever,
our population is depleting. No, it's not. We're doing just fine. You don't need a reason to do this. You're just going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what's going to happen, right? But like, that's such a risk to take. And it was sad to see, like, people, like that woman that Eddie knew, and she was experiencing
Maria, she needed money. That was funny what she did to him. But he was so friendly. I mean, he knew everybody in the neighborhood,
Right. And she needed money, so she got $5.
That was
good.
So that was really good that Venom found Eddie first, and I mean after her.
Yeah. Yes.
And he really got to learn about human life and stuff because Eddie was so good with everyone around him, and everyone knew him, and
that's right.
So that was definitely a good lesson, and I just love the banter between the two of them. And Venom, as lethal as he is, like, I love his design and his super sharp teeth and huge muscular body and that crazy tongue. Like, he's just so freaky and intimidating. And then he was almost like a baby brother in a way, or just like this little kid with Eddie. Like, he was like innocent in a way and like, hey, shut up, don't be stupid. Or he was just saying things that were kind of like not what I expected. And he was just learning with Eddie and then calling him a loser. Oh, I'm a loser. I'm not playing with you.
And then he was giving him some friendly advice. You should apologize to her, in the car. That was nice.
And he really does seem to care. So even though he knows everything in Eddie's head, does he also feel those same feelings, or does he just care that much about his host, about Eddie, that he just cares about his well-being kind of thing? So I kind of think that it's a mix of the two, where because he's in his head, he probably feels those feelings too, and he also cares about Eddie and he wants him to be happy kind of thing. So it's a cool balanced relationship. I think that's even better.
That's good. Yes,
it is. Definitely. I think it's just going to flourish, especially if Red's going to be in the picture later on.
I know, and I know there's a second movie, so I'm sure you guys are going to be requesting that soon. And we're hoping to see No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home soon. I think it's going to be a while before it comes out because I think there's a copyright conflict with Sony and Disney or something. So I don't know who is releasing it first with streaming, but once that's available, we still have not seen that, and we're spoiler-free so far. So we're really happy about that. And yes, we are good at avoiding stuff. And mainly you guys, because you guys don't look up social media stuff besides Facebook. And no one on our Facebook really says anything about stuff we watch. So that's a good thing. And I really try my best not to see it. But you guys have been telling us to watch Venom before No Way Home. And probably because this is older. And just to fill in all our Marvel shows or movies,
Well, I was pleasantly surprised.
I was. I love Eddie.
Eddie too.
What a sweetheart.
He is.
He really is a sweetheart.
Yeah. So I guess they have some behind the scenes or extra footage now. So this is that movie that we saw with Spider-Verse.
Yes.
That was so awesome.
It was.
Man, so what a great movie. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
It was very much so.
I like the story. I like how he was such a a good reporter, where he didn't, he wasn't going to pussyfoot around questions or anything. He was just going to get right to the meat of it.
Very blunt.
And that really showed what type of person Carl was right off the bat. Got him
right,
fired the next day, got her fired. You know, he really shouldn't have opened to her attachment at home. That was his fault, yes. But, you know, this Drake guy, he was, you know, too powerful for both of them. To, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bad call on, you know, Eddie's part to do that, but I understand why. And he was going up against a really bad man. That was a lot of control to just fire both, you know. After that, like, no problem. It was just so quick in how it happened. And
that's true, yeah.
You know, so I felt bad that she left him. I thought that was pretty hard, but their lives were turned upside down, and he betrayed her, really, by doing that and not telling her anything. Like, he snuck into her personal belongings. That was important to her job. But I felt bad that she moved on so quickly because they were so in love before that. And they still care about each other. They're still in love in a way.
They were going to get married.
And he never, of course, got over it. It's still too soon. And yeah. So anyways, like, things like that happen. But I am glad that, you know, she did help him and still cared about him to stay in the picture.
Yes, I am.
That was
too.
important. Now, going to Riot and Venom, how crazy is it that they can transform body parts, like just their liquidation of, you know, materializing into all kinds of objects?
Oh, I know it. Yeah, he really stepped it up. Wow. Well, Venom warned him that he was, you know, he had a lot of things up his sleeve.
I guess so. I guess
yeah, and it wasn't just like strength. I mean, that was incredible on its own, but even Riot, seeing him make that like metal spiked ball, and people are like, "Oh, it's called this."
How heavy it was.
But yeah, like it was just so freaking heavy. So it like changes and materializes from whatever they're made out of into that actual material, and that was like, holy crap, you know?
Yeah, and even when he first transformed into that, when he was in the room with everyone else, when he just you know, when he just slid sliced everybody, just that's it, you're done. I'm going on that. I'm going to go on that rocket.
Yeah,
that was impressive.
That was scary. I mean,
like,
it
was.
What's the limitation? You know, like we saw the big guy, but is there bigger people than the Riot character? I mean,
yeah, right.
There's millions more on another planet. So is that what they always do? They just take over a planet until all the hosts are take it up and die over time, and then they just find another planet to take over again and again. And how long do they live for? I mean, they need hosts. They can live for a little while without a host, I guess, but that's scary.
And you know, they just have to keep going from host to host until they feel that they have the right host.
Yeah, compatible. Yeah.
Like that one that, you know, finally found Carl. I mean, he went from the EMT to the old lady to the little girl.
It was perfect to have those two like go against each other. It's like, oh god, you know. Drake was a very simple villain, like he was very straightforward, but he really played the part well, and he was very scary because he had no regard for human life at all. Even though he was trying to save humanity, he didn't care. Like that was the saddest thing. Like having what was her name, Maria.
Yeah,
like I felt so bad for her, and that was the point, right? And she's laying dead. On that bed, and he's like, "You lost it," and he doesn't even care. Like she's just an object property at this point, and that was like really sad. And the other guy who was like really scared, just have to sign a waiver. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. People down on their luck, just trying to make money. Isaac. Yeah, I'm telling him that
trying
story.
To build him up.
And then what a way to die. It's like not just like. I mean, either way, I mean, your organs are failing, but he was like all contorted, like.
Read before what you sign, man. Read the fine print.
Yeah, they probably don't even tell you, you know. Anything that happens, we're not liable for, like your death, but that won't happen. Don't worry about that part. But yeah, very good movie, very different. I do like the humor. I found myself laughing a lot, and I was very surprised. The chase scene was a lot of fun. I thought that was
great with the bike.
Yeah, like all the different moves Venom could do, and even Eddie. Like Eddie was pretty impressive, fighting back a lot of times and maneuvering in his own way without Venom.
Oh yeah,
here and there.
He was.
And they both saved each other's lives a few times.
They sure did. Yeah.
So that was cool. And another thing I want to say is when they fell off the rocket at the end and Venom says, "Bye, Eddie," and he did a parachute of himself. Like, that was sweet. So even though he was dying, like, you know, he still wanted to save Eddie because they were friends at that point. So that was really cool to see.
That was very that was a beautiful moment. It really was because they did bond together.
They did.
They sure did,
Yeah. So we're curious what you guys have to say about this movie for sure. And please look at our Patreon in the links below if you want to request and vote on the next Venom movie. So hopefully we'll see that soon as well. It's up to you guys.
It's up to you.
That's right. Thumbs
So
up.
please subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm on YouTube. And we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.